Do you ever find yourself hesitating at the threshold of your own home? That moment before you step out for a walk, when a flicker of doubt passes through your mind. You look at the pavement, mentally mapping out potential hazards. An uneven crack, a patch of leaves, a slight incline. That quiet, persistent whisper in your head. What if I slip? What if I stumble? This isn't just a fleeting thought. It's the very real fear of falling, and it shadows the lives of far too many vibrant individuals over 60. It's a fear that subtly, but surely, erodes your independence. Perhaps you once loved long, leisurely strolls through the park, feeling the sun on your face and the breeze in your hair. Now, those walks might be shorter, more cautious, or even avoided altogether. You might find yourself choosing the safest, most predictable routes, missing out on new sights or cherished detours. Imagine declining an invitation to a grandchild's outdoor event because of the uneven ground, or deciding against a spontaneous coffee shop visit simply because the walk there feels too risky. This isn't just about avoiding a fall, it's about the quiet withdrawal from life itself. It's the heartbreaking realization that a part of your freedom, your spontaneity, is being held hostage by this ever-present anxiety. The fear of injury, yes, but also the fear of embarrassment, the loss of self-sufficiency. These feelings are valid, and they weigh heavily. But what if I told you that this growing fear isn't an unchangeable fate? What if the root of much of this apprehension, your balance, is something within your power to significantly improve? It's true that as we journey through our 60s and beyond, our bodies change. Our proprioception, our sense of where our body is in space, can become less acute. Our reaction times might slow. Our muscles, responsible for those quick corrective adjustments, might not be as responsive. But this natural progression doesn't mean you have to accept a life dictated by fear. It means you need the right tools, the right knowledge to adapt and thrive. You can regain that lost stability. You can walk with confidence again. We understand this deep desire to reclaim your mobility, to step out with certainty. And that's exactly what we're here to help you achieve, starting today. We're going to introduce you to one remarkably simple, yet profoundly effective step that you can implement immediately to enhance your balance. This isn't a complex exercise regimen that demands hours of your time. It doesn't require expensive gadgets or complicated routines. It's a fundamental shift, an accessible adjustment that starts laying the groundwork for improved stability right now. This single step is designed to make an immediate difference in how you feel, how you perceive the ground, and how you react to your surroundings. Picture this. You open your front door, not with a deep breath of apprehension, but with a quiet sense of readiness. You feel the ground beneath your feet, not as a potential enemy, but as a stable foundation. Imagine walking through the park, your gaze lifted, taking in the beauty around you instead of constantly scanning for threats. You move with a newfound fluidity, able to adjust quickly to minor bumps or changes in terrain. This isn't just about preventing a fall, it's about unlocking a fuller, richer life. It's about confidently joining friends for that afternoon stroll without a second thought. It's about reaching for that top shelf or stepping off a curb with complete assurance. This simple step helps alleviate that constant mental checklist of what-ifs, freeing up your mind to truly enjoy your day. It's about reclaiming your autonomy, your joy, and your connection to the world around you. This isn't about brute force. It's about intelligent engagement. It's about teaching your body to reestablish a critical connection, a sensory feedback loop that might have weakened over time. This step focuses on optimizing how your feet communicate with your brain and how your brain then directs your body for optimal stability. Think of it as recalibrating your body's internal navigation system. It primes your entire musculoskeletal system for better performance, creating a more stable platform from the ground up. It's a subtle yet powerful tweak that makes all your subsequent movements more secure. You're not just moving, you're moving smarter. You're building a foundation of resilience that will serve you in every single step you take. In our very next segment, we will unveil the precise details of this essential first step. We'll guide you through exactly how to incorporate it effortlessly into your daily routine, transforming your perception of walking and your actual ability to stay steady. Don't let the fear of falling hold you back for another day. Get ready to embark on a journey towards newfound confidence and unwavering balance. Join us as we prepare to make every single step a confident, secure one. We've all felt that knot of worry, that flicker of anxiety when the path looks a little uneven, or a sudden gust of wind makes you waver. It's more than just a fleeting thought. It can subtly reshape your daily life. Think about it. That slightly longer pause before stepping off a curb. The way you might instinctively reach for a wall or a counter just to feel steady. Perhaps you avoid certain areas of the park altogether, or you find yourself saying no to an activity you once loved simply because you don't feel quite as stable on your feet. This isn't about being dramatic. It's about a very real, very human experience. It's the silent anxiety that chips away at your freedom. It's the feeling of needing to be extra careful every single step. But let's get something straight right now. Your balance isn't a fixed state. It's not something that just inevitably declines with age, like the numbers on a calendar. It's far more dynamic. It's like a skill. And like any skill, it can be maintained. It can even be improved. Your body has a magnificent, complex system dedicated to keeping you upright. It involves your eyes constantly scanning the world for information. It involves your inner ear, a tiny, remarkable organ that senses every tilt and sway. And it involves something called proprioception. That's your body's silent superpower. It's the sense that tells you where your limbs are in space, even with your eyes closed. It's how you know if your foot is firmly on the ground or about to land on an uneven patch. These three systems work together seamlessly every second of every day. For years, they do their job without you even thinking about it. But here's the key. These systems thrive on information. They love being challenged gently and consistently. When we become less active or stick to very predictable, smooth surfaces, these systems start to get a little lazy. They don't get the varied input they need to stay sharp. It's not that they break down. They simply become less responsive. They go a bit dormant. It's like a muscle you don't use. It doesn't disappear, but it loses its strength, its quickness. The good news? Just like a muscle, you can wake it up. You can strengthen it again. Your brain is incredibly adaptable. It's constantly learning, constantly making new connections. It just needs the right kind of input, the right kind of gentle nudge. You might be thinking, but I've been struggling for a while. Can I really improve my balance now? The answer is a resounding yes. Our balance systems are surprisingly responsive. Even small, consistent efforts can yield noticeable results. Fast. It's about teaching your body to trust itself again, to react quicker, to feel grounded. We're not talking about complicated exercises or special equipment. We're talking about simple, deliberate actions. Actions that remind your brain how to recruit those essential balance sensors. Actions that gently re-engage your eyes, your inner ear, and your proprioception. All working together. Imagine that feeling again. That lightness in your step. The confidence to stride out, knowing you can handle that little dip in the pavement or that unexpected change in terrain. It's not just about avoiding a fall. It's about reclaiming your freedom. It's about rediscovering the joy of movement, unburdened by worry. In the next part, we're going to reveal that single, simple step. The practical action you can start doing right away. The one that will begin to wake up those dormant balance systems. Get ready to feel a real shift. Now, let's deepen our practice. You've embraced that crucial first step. You're focusing on placing each foot with intention. You're feeling the ground beneath you. That's fantastic progress. But how do we make this even more effective? How do we truly make it second nature? It's about refinement. Think of your feet as sensitive antennas. They send messages to your brain, messages about the surface, the slope, the stability. When you take that mindful anchor step, truly listen to what your feet are telling you. Don't just place your foot. Feel the entire sole connect. The ball of your foot, your heel, the outer edge. Is the ground firm? Is it slightly uneven? Are there tiny pebbles? This subtle awareness dramatically improves your balance system. It gives your brain more information to work with, faster, more accurately. Another key is your gaze. We talked about looking ahead, not directly at your feet. Now, let's refine that. Aim for about 10 to 15 feet in front of you. This allows your eyes to scan for potential hazards, a small crack in the pavement, a rogue tree root, a damp patch on the path. But it also keeps your head in a neutral position. Tilting your head down too much can subtly shift your center of gravity forward, making you less stable. Keep your head level, your chin parallel to the ground. This small adjustment works wonders. It helps align your spine, which is fundamental for good balance. You'll feel more upright, more regal even. It's not just about what your feet are doing. It's about your whole body working in harmony. Let's bring in a gentle engagement of your core. Not a rigid brace, but a soft, supportive hug. Imagine gently pulling your belly button towards your spine. Just a slight tension. This stabilizes your torso. It connects your upper body to your lower body. Think of it like the sturdy trunk of a tree. A strong trunk helps the branches sway gracefully without toppling over. Practice this gentle core engagement as you walk. As you take each mindful step, you might find it feels a little different at first. A new sensation. That's perfectly normal. It means new muscles are waking up. Muscles that have perhaps been a little sleepy. These refinements are about building a solid foundation, not just for your walk in the park, but for every movement you make. Think about navigating your own home, getting up from your favorite chair, reaching for a dish in the cupboard. Every single movement benefits from this heightened awareness, from your mindful feet, your steady gaze, and your gently engaged core. Imagine this scenario. You're walking on a familiar path. Perhaps there's a slight incline, or a section with loose gravel. Before, your heart might have quickened, a flicker of anxiety. Now, as you approach, your eyes are already scanning. Your feet are poised to interpret the terrain. Your core is ready to support you. You're not just walking, you're actively engaging with the ground. You're in control. This shift in mindset is powerful. It replaces the fear of the unknown with the confidence of preparedness. You're not hoping you won't slip. You're actively preventing it. You're building a new habit, a habit of stable, confident movement. Don't rush this process. Each walk is an opportunity to practice. Each step is a chance to refine your technique. It's like learning a new dance. Slow and deliberate movements at first. Then, with practice, it becomes fluid, natural, even joyful. Remember that feeling of being hesitant, of second-guessing your steps? We're actively pushing that feeling aside. We're replacing it with a sense of capability, a quiet strength that comes from truly understanding how your body interacts with the world around you. This isn't just about avoiding a fall. It's about regaining freedom. It's about feeling connected to the earth, about moving with purpose and grace. It's about experiencing the simple joy of a walk without that nagging worry in the back of your mind. But what about when things get even trickier? How do we maintain this balance and confidence on even more challenging surfaces or in unexpected situations? And how do we ensure this isn't just a temporary fix but a lasting change? We'll explore those crucial next steps very soon. Stick with me. Now that you've begun incorporating this simple balance exercise, let's talk about making it a lasting part of your routine. Consistency, dear friend, is your greatest ally here. It's not about heroic efforts once a week. It's about small, steady actions every single day. Think of it like tending a garden. Regular watering and care yield the most beautiful results. Even a few moments daily can create a profound impact on your stability. How can you weave this crucial practice into the fabric of your daily life? We understand that routines are precious, and adding something new can feel daunting. But what if it's seamlessly integrated with what you already do? Let's explore some practical moments. Every morning as you stand at the bathroom sink to brush your teeth, take a moment. Gently lift one foot off the floor. Even if it's just for a few precious seconds. Hold onto the sink with one hand or two for support if needed. Then switch to the other foot. You're already standing. You're already focused. Why not transform this routine task into a powerful balance-building opportunity? Consider other pockets of time, waiting for your morning coffee to brew, a perfect brief window, standing in line at the grocery store or the bank. Discreetly shift your weight, engage your core muscles, feel your feet firmly planted. These aren't just idle moments anymore. They become silent, effective training sessions. Each tiny instance sends a reinforcing message to your brain and body. It tells them, we are actively working on improving balance. These small, consistent efforts compound over time. They quietly build into a formidable foundation of stability. Remember that unsettling fear we discussed earlier? The one that whispers doubts about uneven paths or slippery leaves. As you commit to this consistent practice, you'll start to perceive a shift. It's often subtle at first. Perhaps you notice less sway when reaching for an item on a high shelf, maybe stepping over a maikyo eo. Threshold feels less precarious, or getting up from your favorite armchair seems smoother, less reliant on pushing off with your arms. These aren't insignificant observations. These are profound indications. They signify that your proprioception, your body's sense of where it is in space, is sharpening. Your core strength is improving. Your brain is recalibrating, and with each tiny improvement, your inner confidence grows. Imagine your next beloved walk in the park. Picture the familiar path. Perhaps there are a few ripples in the pavement, a scatter of loose gravel, a patch of slightly damp grass after a morning dew. Instead of feeling a familiar pang of apprehension, you might find yourself navigating these minor challenges with a surprising new ease. You won't be constantly scanning the ground with worry. You'll be lifting your gaze, enjoying the vibrant colors of the flowers, listening to the birdsong. Your body, through consistent practice, is developing a more intuitive response to uneven terrain. You're not just avoiding obstacles, you're learning to flow with them. That nagging voice of caution starts to recede into the background. It's gradually replaced by a quiet, unwavering self-assurance. You might even discover a genuine smile spreading across your face. A thought might bubble up. I've truly got this. This isn't merely about circumventing a fall. It's about reigniting your zest for life. It's about reclaiming your autonomy. It's about refusing to let apprehension limit your experiences. Think about the pure joy of strolling without the constant weight of worry. The uncomplicated pleasure of feeling deeply connected to the ground beneath your feet. The liberating ability to simply be present in the moment, fully engaged with your surroundings. It's natural to encounter days where your balance feels less steady. Days where you might feel a touch frustrated or discouraged. That's entirely human. Our bodies, like our minds, have their fluctuations. On those days, simply acknowledge the feeling. Be kind to yourself. Then, gently return to your practice the following day. The true power lies not in achieving flawless balance every single time. It lies in your unwavering commitment to persistence. Each and every attempt, no matter how brief or imperfect, transmits a powerful, positive signal to your entire system. It confirms, we are dedicated to this. We are progressing. We are becoming stronger and more stable. Be your own greatest cheerleader. Celebrate every small, meaningful accomplishment. Did you manage to hold your balance for an extra second today? That's a magnificent victory. Did you momentarily try it without holding on to support? That's an even greater step forward. These seemingly minor triumphs are the vital building blocks for monumental progress. They fuel your intrinsic motivation. They serve as potent reminders of your inherent resilience and capacity for growth. This single, simple step, when embraced with consistency, holds the potential to profoundly transform your perspective. It will reshape your everyday movements. It will bestow upon you that invaluable sense of security. It will grant you the freedom to step outside your door with renewed enthusiasm, to explore new paths, to wholeheartedly engage with the vibrant world around you, all without the persistent, constricting shadow of apprehension. This practice is merely the beginning of an enriching journey, a path leading towards a more confident, vibrantly active, and deeply fulfilling life. Continue to integrate this simple step into your daily rhythm. The more you practice, the more intuitive and natural it will become. The deeper your sense of security will grow. We have now thoroughly explored how to initiate and consistently maintain this absolutely vital practice. But, rest assured, there is an abundance more we can discover together. We can delve into further strategies to enhance your overall strength. We can uncover additional tips for preserving and even expanding your independence. And we can share insights for truly savoring every precious moment of these wonderful golden years. So, keep moving forward with purpose. Keep cultivating that trust in your remarkable body. We will certainly continue this enlightening conversation, guiding you towards even greater confidence for every single joyful adventure that lies ahead.